Hello, everyone. Okay, so in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever, I have been doing hauls from while we were on our trip. There was a lot. There was a lot of hauls. We got home on Wednesday. On Saturday, Jeffrey took me to an estate sale. So, plus I've done a little bit of shopping. Not a lot, but a little bit. Since we got home. So I want to show you all the things that I've gotten since I got home. Plus I have a present from a friend and some things like that. So we're going to start with the estate sale. And I happen to have an estate sale company that I really like to go to her sales. She oftentimes puts in that the person was crafty or has, say, sewing stuff or stuff like that. And when she does that, I try to really make the sale. I wait till Saturday when everything is half price. So this yummy pan, which looks like, honestly, like it's never been used, was originally $6 and I paid $3 for it. Now, I don't know. It doesn't have any other markings other than this little house symbol right there. Didn't matter to me, but when you get a frying pan this big and it's got a handle on it, they're a pain. And I like to stir fry things, but more importantly, we're talking about a new RV and it has induction cooking, so the pans have to be magnetic. And I double checked, and this one is definitely steel and definitely magnetic. So I got this because I really liked the shape and size of the pan, but also because if we do get a new rig, this will make a good pan to go in the rig. I don't keep a lot of pans in the rig, so I got that. But then, like I said, she said this was a craft sale, and I've been playing with quilling, and I had gotten a few things on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I didn't have a lot, and by the time I got to Hobby Lobby, the paper was gone. So this was wonderful. I was really excited about this. And I got a bunch of packages of quilling paper. I'm just going to show it all to you. What do I want to say? But these have never even been opened. So, you know, I got multiple colors. Oh, that's a really pretty, it's kind of a red, brown, pinky color. I don't know. What is it colored? It says deep red. Huh. It's kind of a maroony color. Okay, this one is black, browns, grays, and blue. And that's a really pretty lavender. This again is another oh, this one. Okay, this is the 1/2-inch paper. And I'll have to see. Most of what I want to do to put in junk journals and things. So I'm not sure if this is going to be as usable to make designs with, but I can see stitching down it on page edges. I'm pretty sure there'll be a piece of it loose, so we'll see. This is just really pretty colors. It just says mixed colors. And then there's stuff that's loose in here. There was stuff in tubes like this. This one it says quilling strips, and it's got multiple colors. That's a little heavier than some of the other paper as far as the weight of the paper, which might be interesting. So there's even more down in there. Plus it came in a nice little package, so that's always good when it comes in a nice little package where you can put it away at least a little bit. Because those papers are a little long to put away in a lot of things. So get back in there, get in there. Anyways, I should have plenty of quilling paper, you'd think, but this package is in here too. And once again, it was filled with quilling paper. And I was going to say, I think there's some 1/2 inch that's open down in here. Yeah, there is. See, this is wider. Much wider. This is the normal stuff. The 1/8 inch, and this is like 1/2 inch. But don't you think it'd be fun to run a decorative stitch from my sewing machine down that and then use it as in little pieces on cards and all kinds of things. So I'll probably get like one of each color out and maybe do some decorative stitching on some of these. I think that would be a lot of fun to use and do. And I'll try to give you a little snapshot of that when I do it, because that is sounds like a really fun idea to use some of that when I don't think I'll use it as quilling paper. Makes it nice. I won't have to be cutting anything. There were multiple quilling books, and I probably could have loaded up some more, but quite frankly, a lot of them were repetitive as far as designs, and the instructions are kind of the same all the time. So this is the kind of thing I want to do to put on cards and things where they're only 1/8 of an inch thick. And I will never do big, fancy, involved pieces on a frame or anything like that, because that's not my interest. But to do simple things to add to journal pages and cards and things like that, I think will be a lot of fun. Something like that might be fun to do with some of that 1/2 inch paper, because now it'll flatten. It will definitely flatten, but it'd still be pretty, I think, even flattened. So there was, I'm not sure if it's in this book or in a design somewhere, that there was a flat flower that I want to attempt, because I think it will be, see, this is the kind of thing I want to do, just very simple things like that. And this piece of information was repetitive in a lot of the books. So, but there was that one. This one is called The Book of Paper Quilling. And like I said, I picked up the ones I liked the most and thought I would use the most. Oh, there's a dragonfly right there that, oh, they use beads to go with the dragonfly. Now that's kind of cool. And I have plenty of those. So I might have to try that one. This little dove bird right here was another one I thought I would use, because I think it would be really cute on a page. Just little small designs is what I want to do. Okay, so this little hummingbird is adorable, and that flat flower would be really work pretty well. So there was a bunch of things that spurred me even more to go ahead and get some more, grab some more of this paper. And of course, by going on Saturday, everything was half price. So okay, let's get this off the table. There's more quilling stuff down below. This is copy paper. It's legal size copy paper. And when I go to my special paper store and get the slightly damaged packages, they're pretty reasonable, $3, $4. I use a lot of this in coffee dyeing and jelly printing and things like that. Her son had told me they would be $1 a ream, which is more than acceptable to me. And then I got into pay for things, and Teresa gave them to I bought 3 reams, and she charged me $1. So that was a really good bargain. Okay, this has to go to the floor. Very loud noise coming, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's just grab. Okay, this is more quilling stuff. And this is the flower that I really think will be fun to do. But there's another butterfly. And this angel's really cute. This was supposed to be a kit, I think, but the paper is not here, but the instructions are here, and that's what matters. There's lots of paper in those packages. This is a quilt block sampler. I don't know. This would be a beautiful, these would be beautiful corners on a tag or a page. And the instructions plus the paper are in here. So some of them have paper in them, some of them don't. This is these, and see these kits were complete. These are spiral roses. They might be too thick, bulky for pages, but maybe putting them on the end of a paper clip, they could go on the side or the top of your pages in a book. So that would be kind of cute. This is another one. Oh, this is Animal Buddies, and the paper seems to be missing, but I mean, I just grabbed. I really did just grab. This is a flower sampler quilling kit, and there's paper in there. And I may have a little book like this, or maybe I did get the kit. I don't remember. This may be the same kit I actually have. Didn't matter. For what I paid, it was not a big deal. These are quilling boards. They're two different ones. Both of these are all circles, but it helps you to get the circle to the right size. So, you know, I snatched them up. I just picked up everything that was in there. There's candy and presents in this one, which I thought was cute, but also there's numbers. I don't particularly like the numbers. Can you see those? Yeah. They're too skinny. Oh, I loved this. Look at this bird right there. And of course, now this is a half inch paper, so it probably is going to be something that I don't actually make these designs with that paper. Okay, and this is another quilling kit, and these are all three-dimensional things, so I probably will end up not making these designs, but using the paper in other ways. Let me put this stuff down. Okay. This just grabbed my attention just simply because I love graph paper, and I like using it as pages in my journals. June Taylor is a sewing supply, so this was, oh, it says Quilters Design graph paper. Just because it's 12 by 12 or whatever size it is, but I'm pretty sure it's 12 by 12. 12-inch blocks are pretty common in quilting, so there was that. This is a ream of copy paper, but it's got this really pretty tulip design, and I thought it would make pretty pages in a journal, especially like maybe a nature journal where you put in other things. I just thought it was really pretty. These are acrylic paper pads. Acrylic paper is a little heavier. It's more like cardboard. I don't usually do canvases. This one's a little lighter weight, but this kind of heavy card works really well for my postcards, but it also works really well to do art journal pages on because I often do art journal pages, and I like to bind them after I make them. So I like to work on my page flat, not in a book of any kind, and then bind it into a book. So that is, I mean, I just grabbed. Jeffrey found this and just sort of thought I needed it. Now I have a tear ruler that I made with a plastic ruler, which I really like. And I think I have a similar tear ruler to this one. I'm going to have to hunt it up and see. But he grabbed it, and you know, I paid for a bucket full of stuff. I didn't pay individual prices on these things. On Saturdays, I just kind of load up a bag or something, and Teresa looks through it, and then she gives me a price. So it was stuck in there because Jeffrey kind of thought I needed it. I do really like this big, huge tear. This was just a stencil. I grabbed it. This might be cute on a... Okay, we're doing Christmas in July, so this might be cute on a page. This would be really cute. That's a scarf and mittens. So, and that would be really cute for winter as well as Christmas. So I'll have to put that into my Christmas bin. What is this? Okay. Letterhead and resume, smooth, Arctic white. So it's not actually white paper. Paper is a downfall for me, guys. I just, you know, paper is just really, really a downfall. Oh, but it's nice paper. So once again, journal pages, stuff like that. It seemed to be brand new resume paper. Okay, well, since the resume paper's there, we'll get one of those pieces out because I don't... No, that's not something that's going to stamp very well. We'll just pull out one of these pieces of paper. I didn't get a chance to test these, but let's see what this says. Cooking Club Life member, dip in water, see what happens. So this is a dehydrated sponge. I didn't even know it was in there. Okay, so these are cool office stamps that look like they need to be re-inked, which is not going to be a problem. Yeah. Okay, I'm not even going to keep going because they look like they've run out of their ink. But the re-inkers are right here. There's a blue one and a red one. So I will re-ink these because I think they'd be fun. Okay, this one might work because it's in a, yeah. I kind of like that. Now I wish they were black instead of blue. But as they run out of ink, I think I have some black. But those kind of look real retro sort of looking to me. Oh, the copy one works really well. It's definitely been re-inked. So those were fun, and I saw them at the last minute, and I kind of grabbed them. I thought they would be a lot of fun to play with. Okay, let's see. Oh, we might want that for something else. We'll just leave it here. Oh, okay. She was apparently a quilter. And these things are, they're kind of expensive, but they're supposed to have a bag on them. Okay, what you do is you attach it to your table here, and then you can set your cup, including a coffee cup, which this has a slot for a coffee cup. And the other one doesn't have the the ring on it. Now, I don't know if I'll put one of these here in the studio, but we kind of got them to see if they wouldn't work in a couple of places that we kind of could use something like this in the camper. And since I was paying for a bucket of stuff, not just not just individual items, I grabbed them. Give me 1 second. I got to get out some more out of the tub. And of course, I got another plastic tub that does not have a lid. Okay. This is another quilling thing. It is the Curling Coach. There was no instructions or anything. It just was laying on the table. So I grabbed it because I was getting all the quilling things. This is some odds and ends of paper stuff that she's got in a... Ooh. Okay, this is apparently where she was playing, but look at this cute little fence. That fence will be coming. I definitely use that. And I didn't see a cutter for the quilling stuff. If I had, I definitely would have grabbed that, but I didn't see it. So either somebody else got it, or... But there's some of her finished little pieces. And I think there was some more finished little pieces in this container. And like I said, I was just putting stuff in a tub. So, and this kind of a container is always useful. These are water sparkles. Beautiful sparkling watercolors for quilling, stamping, paper arts, and crafts. Anyways, they're sort of a metallic watercolor. I don't know if you can see this. But they have a shine to them. See? So I'll have to try those out. This is a quilling tool. Quilling slotted tool. Okay. Oh, the slot lines up with the name on the tool. This is another little quilling ruler. It has holes in it so that you can see how big your circles are being made. Okay. That's just a ruler. A lot of this stuff is marked SNS. I wonder if that's like Home Shopping Network or something. I don't know. I don't recognize that as far as it's any place in town having any place that has a store or anything. Running stitch organizer. I grabbed this because of the little plastic things in here. I can use some more of these. I have some cardboard ones, but plastic ones are really nice. So I had just grabbed that. Let's put this on the floor again. Let's put it back in the tub. That would be a better choice. Okay. This was an Anna Griffin brass stencil tool. And this kind of stencil tool, you actually take a stylus and rub your paper into it. So they work kind of fun, but they also work with ink, and you can ink through them, which is a lot of fun. Okay, these were just too cute. They are, if you can see them, they are tiny little stamps. Peg stamps are always fun because they're little. There's a little butterfly. There are two pansies, which I love pansies. One bigger and one itty bit. Oh, they're not being able to see. That's a tiny butterfly. There's the tiny pansy, bigger pansy. I've been using my tiny stamps a lot, and these just intrigued me. These are Christmas ones. So there's a tiny little snowflake, a reindeer, an itty bitty little package, another snowflake, some tiny poinsettias. I think these will get used quite a bit. This one, I grabbed it for the cardinal. The cardinal in this is just adorable. See how big it is? It's just so tiny. And then there are holly and holly berries. There's only 3 stamps in this one. And I do not know why, but the cardinal's not on a peg, which kind of, I wish it was, because that just kind of is irritating, but it isn't. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Now, this, it's kind of weird. This is 2 stencils, and they're attached at the top. And I'm going to have to look up exactly what this is about, because I don't know. It could be that this is another embossing stencil where you put your paper in between, and then you have one on the top and one on the bottom to push through. Even if that's the case, I'm not sure that's the way I would use it. So I may take it apart where I can just ink through these, because that's how I would use it. But I really loved it for all these little tiny birds, and the flowers are cute too. So these are just foil pieces, and I just knew they would make beautiful color corners on. This says fun rubber stamp and related art supplies. Amy's Magic Paper Charms. So they're just foil paper corners. Back in the bin we go. All right. This is just some little round tags, and you know, at estate sales, when I'm throwing stuff in a bin, if I think I have uses, and I have used these quite a bit in other projects, they're really cute to add to your jewelry, or put on the paper clip or something like that. So I threw them in. Okay. So then, let's see here. What did I do next? Next, don't fall in there. Okay. I wanted to show you these. These come from Dollar Tree, and they aren't always available. So I wanted you to know that I found them at my Dollar Tree again. They were in the school supplies stuff. Okay, but they're the wide ones. And they have the fabric in the sides. And I really like these, and they haven't had them for a while. So I bought, I think, 5 or 6 of them. I can't remember. They were, you know, okay. Then my friend here in town, Helen Piccola, brought me presents. She brought me these really pretty poinsettia Christmas time. They're napkins, Tanya. They're napkins. And it looks like she brought me the whole package, so I hope she got some too. I actually have an idea I want to do with these, specific idea that I want to try with it. So I'm hopefully going to get to that soon. And she brought me this. She knows I love graph paper and what is that, ledger paper? I just love these. They make the prettiest pages in journals. This one's kind of green. It might be a really fun thing to put in my Christmas journal. Might have to do that. Okay. She also, on a different day, brought these and then rolled her eyeballs. I'm pretty sure I watched her eyeballs roll when I said, yes, I would take them. These are just cards and envelopes. And I'm not going to pull them all out of there because, as you can see, the sack is huge. She brought them to me. She brought them. She was headed to the thrift store with them, I think. But she let me have them, and I'm really glad she did because I want to use some of these in my Christmas journal, but as tags and journal cards. I'm just going to use them just kind of as they are in some respects. But also, I think that I want to try to make an actual journal with cards. You know, lots of people have done that. I just haven't. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're almost done here. Then the other day, Helen called me, and I have been telling her that Hobby Lobby had stuff on clearance. But I've been staying out of Hobby Lobby. I've been not going to Hobby Lobby. Don't want to go to Hobby Lobby. You know I have too much stuff already. So where did we go? Hobby Lobby. I didn't get a lot. I tried to be really careful and not buy things that I didn't see any fun in. This is something I've never noticed before, never used before. This is called Silver Metallic Medium. It gives a metallic silver effect. Okay, so, but mediums are something you mix with other paints. So it says, gives a metallic silver effect when mixed with color. Adds surface highlights when used on its own. Extends the color. So, because medium is an extender. For acrylic colors, medium only. Use it on its own or mixed with color. Can mix in any ratio paint to medium to create desired metallic effect. Works best when used with transparent colors. Compatible with Liquitex products. So, the whole point is that it's probably fairly transparent except for the metallic shine in it, which I thought was kind of interesting, and I think we need to play with that. The other thing is I have gotten a few different kinds of paint pouring, already mixed pouring paints. And I bought the canvases, and I just haven't done it yet. So, this was a color that just really intrigued me, and I knew I didn't have anything at all like it. So for $1.99, I bought it. These were 62 cents, and if you can't tell, these are the great big paper clips. And I'm almost out of the big ones. Now, all the ones I've had in the past were silver. Doesn't really matter to me because I can work with these colors, but I like these when I'm putting them inside of two paper pieces so that, you know, the bigger ones are just the bigger, when I'm making covered paper clips or something like that, the bigger ones are a little bit nicer to work with. For 62 cents, I thought I couldn't go bad. And then we each got a set of these. They had two sizes. I only bought one size because I don't know how much I'll use them. But they looked like so much fun to use on the Gelli plate. They are rubber paintbrushes. And I can see using them to mark make on the Gelli plate. So that was really intriguing to me. I thought it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see, back in the bag. These are the sort of the medium sized ones. This says size 6. There was a set of tiny ones. The tiny ones were not on sale. They were not clearanced. The bigger set, the set that was gigantic 1/2-inch brushes, was also on clearance. But I thought I would use these. Okay. Okay, then we went to one of the thrift stores, and Helen had already gotten some of these. Her husband has been using some, and I thought they might come in handy. I usually don't worry about getting my hands messy. Honestly, I really don't really. I just wash, but if I'm going to pour paint, that might be an issue. So, oh good. No wonder these were all there and on sale. They don't come out of the packaging. No kitchen is going to want to deal with that. That much I'll tell you. They're long. They go all the way up your elbow. So for pouring paint, where I might get really messy, I thought they might come in handy. Or if I'm dyeing paper with something that's really really going to stain, I thought they might come in handy too. They were $1.99 for the whole box. So okay, let's just not do that. Okay, I think I only have one. No, I have two more things. While we were out going to get the gloves and going to Hobby Lobby, we also stopped into Dollar Tree. I'm seriously going to try to clean up the disaster that is called my studio. So I have a plan for these, and hopefully it will work. And I got one the other day to make sure it fit in the spot I needed it to go. They don't have lids. That's fine. I'm going to put stuff in it standing up, and hopefully it'll work. And if it does, I'll show you down the road. But I got 5 more because I already had one, so now I have 6. So I get started on that particular project. And then we're going down the craft aisle, and this is something I hadn't seen before, and it's something I'll probably try to do a review video on, because you know I hate to buy something and then tell you that it's good if it's not. This is a silicone mat. Protects work surface from dripping glue. Glue peels off after glue's dry. Okay, well, hot glue doesn't dry. It's heat resistant, non-skid. And it cost $1.25, and I will tell you that I have other silicone mats and they cost way more than $1.25. So let's see if we can get it out from underneath this. Don't seem that we can. Piece of tape sticky. Ooh, it feels good. It's not huge. It has the good silicone feel. So the only way to find out is to try it out, and we'll do that one day in an actual video because I have to set up to get out a glue gun. I think it would be good to make glue gun stencils, that kind of thing on, but more importantly, it would help if you just set your glue gun out and you need to just sit it as the picture shows in case it drips on there. For $1.25, it looks like it would probably work real well. So anyways, guys, this is my my haul from since I've been home. I certainly need to stop shopping. I don't need to buy another single thing in my entire life, I'm sure. Maybe groceries would be helpful, and laundry soap, that kind of thing. But I hope you've enjoyed this haul, and now I'm going to tell you to go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.